Welcome to The Longlist, a podcast where we celebrate movies and other pop culture through the storied art of rankings. There are no wrong answers, no bad opinions, and hot takes are always encouraged. I'm Josh Muller. With me, as always, is my brother Jack Muller, and this episode is all about the movie Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World.
Hell
Jack,
yeah.
what's happened? Yeah, hell yeah is right. This is a forgotten masterpiece, Jack.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
yeah.
Not forgotten by everyone.
No.
The people who know what they're talking about don't forget it.
Yeah, that's true. It's a really, really good movie. It came out in the early 2000s. The first note I had here, well, first of all, for this episode, we were debating between doing one of our bigger all-timer movies, but I feel like we've kind of talked about a lot of those movies in recent weeks just from the structure of those episodes. So we then we were like, should we zag and do something that not a lot of people have seen? We kind of fell somewhere in the middle with Master and Commander.
Also, it's kind of nice. We just did our Hall of Fame pod where we kind of highlighted our first year of movies that we talk about all the time.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about this movie that much. And so now it's like, it's New Year. Let's, this one could make it next year into the Hall of Fame.
This movie is great. And it's, I when we were watching it for the research for the episode, I was like 15 minutes in and I looked at Becky and I was like, I might have fucked up not putting this in my top 25. I just love this movie so much.
I was going to say, did it not make it? It didn't make it into either of ours, right?
It did not. It did not. It was close. It was like, if I would have gone to like 35, I don't think I could have kept it out. But,
yeah,
it's the rarest of the rare.
I watched it alone. Not sure if Alex would like this one. Mainly the nautical talk. I think she'd just be like, I'm over this. The strategy, I should say. The strategizing naval warfare.
Oh, man. It's like
it's me too. But I watched it alone. And yeah, similarly, I didn't have anybody to turn to. But I was just like, oh my, we are so back.
You texted me like the night you watched it. You were like, "This movie is so good." I was like, "Yeah." End of conversation.
Right. It really was the end of the conversation. You were just like, "Yep,
it's great."
I was charging my phone, and it was like away from. It was like on the ground charging. You know what I mean? Not near the couch. And I had to go text something on the ground, and then I just ended up sitting on the ground watching the movie. Like I didn't even get up. I was just so locked in.
Just like in the movie theater, you're just like
oh
up
my
against
God.
the big screen.
Yeah, I got it on 4K too.
Yeah, how did that? I didn't even know they have it on 4K.
Yeah, man.
Did you buy it?
It's
a disc or digital?
It's a disc. It's from I think it's from like Ireland, honestly. I got it on I got it on Amazon, but I was like looking at the back and it has like not American ratings on it. Like it said like 12. I was like, what's 12? And I guess it's essentially their PG-13.
Oh.
And
nice.
Yeah, in the fine print it said like the Ireland rating scale. I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What are those Irish doing with their ratings?
Yeah, 12-year-olds,
That reminded me of the Big Lebowski 8-year-olds, dude, or whatever he said. Oh, man.
I also got that on 4K.
Nice. I've thought about buying it. I already have it on Blu-ray, so it's like, do I?
Dude, I have a what do they call a metal box of it on Blu-ray? Steelbook. Thank you. God,
yeah,
that's embarrassing. And I opened it up and it wasn't in there.
No.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta buy it immediately.
Oh no, my world's been shook.
Yeah, and so I did.
Is that the movie you think you've owned most in most different formats?
I don't think I ever owned it on DVD.
Oh, okay.
Because it was a big TV movie for me. Like I think the most times I've seen that movie was just when it was on TV, and I was like,
that makes sense. It was on a lot. In.
Yeah.
Of course, it's different because they swear so much in that movie, which is great. Just fantastic. A+ swearing.
Really good swearing.
Yeah. So not a lot of swearing in Master and Commander, which is a drag, but you know, we eventually decided to go with this. It's critically adored. People really love it. It's a movie we absolutely love, as we just discussed. Did pretty well in the box office, but it just, in my non-scientific perception of it, it doesn't really seem like it broke through the zeitgeist in a real way. Like it was a medium thing at the time, and it did well and people liked it, but I just, you know, people don't really talk about it anymore, at least in my perception. Why do you think that is?
It's a good question. I honestly think the most obvious kind of answer might be the simplest one, and it's kind of a two-part answer, but it was a really good year for movies. Like, just looking across the board, it was kind of a banger year. And also, being Pirates of the Caribbean came out the same year.
That was my big one.
Jerry Bruckheimer, Gore Verbinski, Johnny Depp doing a Disney swashbuckling movie against Peter Weir doing like a naval army nerd movie.
Yeah, it kind of has a little... This isn't exactly the same thing, but it kind of has a little... Well, you don't even know what I'm going to say yet.
Oh, I thought you meant the same thing as Pirates of the Caribbean.
No. No.
I was going to say,
no, those aren't...
like Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, they're
than the boats.
What I was going to say was it's kind of like Thin Red Line coming out the same year as Saving Private Ryan. It's like one of these movies... I'm not going to say that Saving Private Ryan's super fun, but it really broke through. Everybody watched it. You had to go see it in the theaters.
Spielberg.
And it's Spielberg, yeah. And Thin Red Line is it's a different style war movie telling a different story. It's very much more of a cerebral feel to it, much more of like a character analysis. But so, I mean... Those are different movies, and one broke through, and the other one, you know, people that saw Thin Red Line really like. Thin Red Line's great, you know,
right.
But it just didn't really break through, and it doesn't really hold the same piece of the pop culture pie, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you're right. So here's the Best Picture nominees that year, for what was 2003 year in movies. Yeah, so the 2004 Oscars. Lord of the Rings: Return of the King won. That won pretty much everything. Lost in Translation, Master and Commander got nominated, Mystic River, and Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit, you know, whatever. But those other movies were really big.
Yeah. I mean, Seabiscuit
and that's
was
just,
really big,
that's
too.
Just
It was a sports movie, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
It did
and that's
well.
just the nominated movies, too. You know, like you said, there's a bunch of others.
Banger year.
2000s, man. We used to be a country that made things, you know?
Jeez.
That's fine. That's okay. We got good
We're
movies.
coming back.
What is it about this movie?
Open Range.
Like? Open Range is the same year. Yes.
Yeah.
Great movie.
I'm trying to look at other movies. I see Old Boy. Old Boy. Anyways.
The Korean version, I'm assuming?
Yes.
That sounds right. You know, they remade that with, I never saw it.
Josh
Brolin.
Yeah.
Heard it was
I think
bad.
it was directed by someone kind of big, too.
Don't remember.
I don't have
Never
it.
saw it.
Never saw it.
The original fucked me up enough.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my God.
I don't. That's such a weird movie to remake. I don't get that. It was like not even, you know, it was like 20 years ago. Whatever. And B, it was it's just a classic. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they do that a lot, where they'll make a movie overseas and then remake it in a different way here. But some of them you just gotta like let it happen, you know.
Mm-hmm. What do I like about this movie? I think my honest number one thing would be the filmmaking. It's beautiful. It's masterly done. It's super impressive. Sure, we can like nerd out about like dudes talking about naval strategy and you know, you got Russell Crowe and Bettany going back to back, a bunch of guys on a boat. There's a bunch of things to love about this movie, but the filmmaking, the acting, the score, the little moments, the editing it's so good. It's so big, action packed. You know, it's a great war movie.
It really is. And like the quiet moments are really good too. Like they almost focus it around those moments, but essentially it's just a chase movie, like an adventure chase movie.
Yeah.
and it's so good. You know me, I love adventure movies. I love chase movies. This hits all the things that I want,
Yeah.
and I love all the characters. They really take the time to develop all the characters. Oh, geez. Just in my microphone cord. Sorry about that. As you said, it looks great. I like the word you used. You said it looked big. It does look big. The ocean is huge, and they have so many shots with these little ships juxtaposed against the vast sea that surrounds them, and it really is very effective. I don't remember if I saw this movie in theaters, and I only say that because I feel like I would remember seeing this movie in theaters. Because on the big screen, I can imagine that looked great.
Yeah, I most definitely saw this movie in theaters with Uncle John.
I did.
No,
nice.
It was just me and him. I've seen 2 movies with just me and Uncle John before. One of them,
I know what the other
this
one
was
is.
one of them. The other one was Collateral. It's
Hell
just
yeah.
like, hell yeah.
Maybe I did see it in the theaters. I just don't remember it, and I feel like I would.
Yeah.
So, anyway, you nailed it. It's great for all those reasons and many more, and we're going to get to some of them. All right, one sentence synopsis. During the Napoleonic Wars, a brash British captain pushes his ship and crew to their limits in pursuit of a formidable French war vessel around South America. Like, I'm just going to say it, like, if I had never seen this movie and they just showed me that sentence, they were like, do you want to watch this movie? I don't think I can get the yes out fast enough. You know, that's just a synopsis that I'm all about. Like, sign me up. I'll watch 1,000 of these.
Yeah. It's pretty tight. You know what I mean? I mean, sure.
Yeah.
It's like 2 hours and 15 minutes long, but it's just like, because all it is them going after one ship and the ship going after them, kind of, there's not much to think about.
No. And I think they were intending to expand it outwards. Like, they were hoping this would be, we should say that this is based on a book. They were hoping that, or based on several books, I should say. They were hoping that this would be a franchise that they could go back to. And it's just kind of a bummer that bad luck that Pirates of the Caribbean came out at the same time, and then that became the franchise people graduated toward. That movie's a little bit more fun. I don't think it's as good, but it's a little bit more fun just because of the Johnny Depp of it all, and it's a swashbuckling thing, and I totally get it. And there's more spectacle, I guess.
It's Disney too. You're not going to beat Disney when
you're not going to out gross Disney,
right?
Yeah. So, but anyway, we never made a second one. Got more coming up on that later. Yeah, but I am usually like, we don't need sequels, but especially the way this one ends and the fact that this is just like a crew that I would like to follow. I would absolutely have watched more.
Yeah.
Anyway, and you're right. It's
the ending.
Really? Oh, we'll go over it.
I get that the captain was the doctor, but are they just going to go back to the boat to tell him that the guy that they have on the boat on board is actually the captain?
Well, I think they're worried. So they're going to meet in some port. I don't remember. That was the plan. And then as soon as he realized that the captain did a little misdirect on him, well, I guess we should explain it. So at the end of the movie, if you haven't seen this movie, sorry, we're going to spoil it. At the end of the movie, there's a big battle. The whole movie, they're chasing after this ship, the Acheron. And you never actually see the captain. You can kind of see him through the spyglass, looking through his spyglass. It's a big cat and mouse thing. The chasers become the chasees. It's great. But at the end of the movie, in the deciding battle, they disable the French ship by hitting the mast, the main mast, and it falls down, and now their ship is basically disabled, or at least severely slowed, to the point where they're not going to beat they're not going to beat Russell Crowe's crew. So then the Russell Crowe's crew boards the ship. They fight, it's a big thing. And then he's like, where's the captain? And he finds out the captain's in the medical bay. So they goes down there, and there's a doctor working on a dead man. And the doctor's like, the captain told me, and the dead man's dressed in the captain's garb. And he says, the captain told me, give you the sword as like a sign of respect, like you beat me. And then later on, he's talking to Paul Bettany, and he realizes the doctor died months ago. And so then the light switch goes off, and this is the last scene of the movie. The light switch goes off in Russell Crowe's head. Oh, I wasn't talking to the doctor. I was talking to the captain. Now we have to go back after the ship. which is now under English control. What I think he's worried is that the captain is alive. There's crew that are prisoners. They may escape and retake the Acheron and then wreak havoc. So he's going back to chase them down and escort them into the port so that they don't get up to any shenanigans.
Yeah. That's what I got.
Does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, no, you
it's
got
just, yeah. It's just kind of a lot to like go get him again. Just to be like, yo, that dude's the captain.
Well, they didn't have cell phones, Jack.
Well, they didn't have
They're
birds.
meeting in there anyway. No. Birds that fly to ships? No.
Yeah, pigeons.
No. Pigeons
Carrier
go to
pigeons.
a set point. Yeah, they remember to fly back to a certain point. They can't find a ship on the ocean.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Pigeons are pretty smart. Crows, Game of Thrones did it.
You want to really test my knowledge on Game of Thrones? They flew to set points, castles.
Set points. Those birds could talk. Snow.
Well, not without a little bit of help. You know what I'm saying?
Magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no magic in Master and Commander.
None that we know of, anyway.
Other than the filmmaking.
Okay. Just in the chemistry between Russell Crowe and Paul Bettany.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good. All right, some stats for you. Directed by Peter Weir, our guy.
Mm-hmm.
Loosely based on the Patrick O'Brien, Aubrey Maturin. I don't really know how to pronounce the last name because I never heard them say it. Maturin is Stephen Maturin, played by Paul Bettany. He's the doctor. So the
whole series is them being homies.
Yeah. And there was 20 books that were finished, and he died writing the 21st book.
And they were about different people, It was the the English fighting the Americans. Like the Americans were the bad guys in those books.
Oh,
because it was the War of 1812. It wasn't. They changed it so that they could sell the movie better to the French being the bad guys, and it being during the Napoleonic Wars. In the books, it's about the War of 1812 between the English and the Americans.
I did not know that. Good work.
Yeah.
Haven't read the books. Jack Aubrey's the captain. Stephen Maturin is the ship's surgeon. Apparently, it's about the War of 1812. Good job, Jack. The movie allegedly was inspired by a combination of 3 different books. Stars Russell Crowe and Paul Bettany, as we said. Budget was $150 million. Made $94 million domestically and $212 million worldwide. That's actually better than I thought.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
Especially in 2003.
I'm telling you. I mean, not much of a profit, especially when you consider marketing, but still. We should have gotten more. Nominated for 10...
Could have been much worse.
Could have been much worse. That's not bad. Nominated for 10 Oscars, including picture. Them 10 Oscars, Jack. I did not know that.
Well, and Return of the King had 11.
Yeah, and
which
did
was
a clean sweep. I think it won all of them. So that was the year of Return of the King. What are you going to do? Another tough beat for our guy, Master and Commander. So the 10 nominations: picture, editing, directing, makeup, art direction, costume design, sound mixing, visual effects, and 1 for cinematography and sound editing. So sound mixing and sound editing, different awards back then. Now it's just sound. Paul Bettany was contracted to do 3 of these movies. Russell Crowe only 1. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yep. That's what it came up in my notes. I mean, Russell Crowe was like the guy back then, so it kind of makes sense. 20th Century Fox currently has a prequel in the works. Just throwing that out there. Patrick Ness, who's an author that I don't really know much about, is allegedly penning the script. So sign me up for that.
Holy shit.
I know. I'm excited. I don't know. I mean, this is as of 2024. Didn't look it up. Hopefully Russell Crowe.
No.
He's too old. Who would you cast? Tough one. Yeah.
For some reason, the first thing that came to my mind was one of the Hemsworths. But that's, I think, because he was already in that C movie that I didn't see.
I don't even know what movie you're talking about. They're too muscly.
He's in a too muscly. It's Russell Crowe.
Yeah, but he's more like
on him.
Yeah, but he's more like,
I think the Hemsworth is a good
stocky.
Comp. Aren't they both Australian?
Hemsworth? Yeah, but Aubrey is an Australian. He's too handsome. He's too superhero-y. I just
Jeez.
watched him in Crime 101, and which came out earlier this year, and it was pretty good.
Yeah,
but even that, I was like,
and then
he's
I
like
turned
he's
it
like
on.
too perfect, which was part of the character. You know, you started and turned it off. I kind of liked it.
Well, I was just throwing it on, and I turned it on, and I was like, oh, I gotta watch Heat right now. It just made me want to watch Heat. That happens to me a lot. It's just like,
Apparently.
it's not tuned for me.
It happened with you last week.
I know.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was maybe a little bit overstuffed with story. Like there was a lot going on, and there kind of didn't need to be. But other than that, I thought it was pretty good. Plus, I had questions about Chris Hemsworth's accent. Just
Uh-oh.
like, you know, not getting there quite. So, anyway, just make him Australian. Like, why does he have to be from L.A.? I don't understand. Anyway, Russell Crowe and Paul Bettany Jack are guys. They worked together before in a Best Picture winner, A Beautiful Mind.
Oh yeah,
Not my favorite movie.
yeah. You hate that movie.
I wouldn't say I hate it, but
Nah, you always talk
you know,
shit
it's
about it,
funny.
though.
Like those movies that win Best Picture, and I'm like, okay, now that you're a Best Picture winner, I kind of like, you know, more hate towards you. I don't like. It's not a terrible movie, but it shouldn't have won Best Picture. There, that's my take.
Like Shape of Water.
Huh?
Like Shape of Water.
Exactly like Shape of Water.
I really like Shape of Water. I'm in the minority there. I get it. People hate that it
Apparently
won.
not. It won Best Picture.
Yeah.
Well, I don't agree with it.
I know. It's okay.
The Artist is actually a bad movie.
Yeah, that one I am with you on.
And Crash. All right.
Ooh,
Paul Bettany, our guy.
I know.
Showed
Easily
up in a lot of our favorites.
easily one of my favorite actors, especially back in the day. I was just like, oh, this is my guy. He's like in all
Yeah.
my movies.
He's in a
And
lot.
he's so good. He's got this thing.
Yeah. He's got that thing where you kind of can't not look at him when he's on the screen.
Yeah, and he's always just like going for it. Like not in a bad way, but like in this movie you just feel like he's on the verge of like crying at all times or something, or just like, you know, he's got so much going on in his head that you could
Yeah,
just feel.
he's incredible in this movie. Did he get nominated?
He didn't.
He did not.
No. It's a rough one.
It is. Here's your nominee list. Tim Robbins in Mystic River won. That's pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if he should have won, but he was good in that. Alec Baldwin in The Cooler. I don't think I saw that. Benicio del Toro in 21 Grams. I'm okay with it. Jaimin Hansu in America. I don't know if I saw that either. And Ken Watanabe in The Last Samurai. I'm okay with that one too, actually.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Get Alec Baldwin out of there, you know?
Well, yeah. I haven't exactly. I expected to hate those nominees a lot more than I did. It was actually pretty good.
No, I already did this like on my own. I like looked it up and I was just like,
Oh, nice.
Ken Watanabe.
Yeah,
Badass.
Good job. Paul Bettany is like not a leading man. I mean, I'm sure he could
No.
be if he wanted to, but I don't know that he would be like a full-on movie star leading man. But he is great as like the second or third dude on your roster. Just great.
Yeah. Remember when he was the albino dude in
Yeah.
Da Vinci Code?
Da Vinci Code? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, just shows up. He's fucking Vision.
Yeah.
Married Jennifer Connelly. Good job by him.
No way.
Pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if they're still married.
Beautiful
But
mind.
I have no reason to. Oh, yeah.
It's probably where they met.
I would imagine it is.
Romantic.
Super romantic movie.
He didn't even
Russell
exist in that
Crowe.
movie.
Russell Crowe, really fascinating career. Acted in Australia before coming to the U.S. Did a lot of solid work in the 90s before kind of, breaking out. He did Virtuosity with Denzel. He was in The Quick and the Dead with another great cast. Really broke through in L.A. Confidential. That's when people were like, okay, who's this guy? Then in a very short span, he rattles off L.A. Confidential, The Insider, Proof of Life, Gladiator, A Beautiful Mind, Master and Commander, Cinderella Man, A Good Year, don't remember that one, 3:10 to Yuma, and American Gangster. That's in 8 years. and then it's kind of over. As far
Yeah.
as he was like the biggest movie star. First call, he came out of, I don't want to say nowhere because he was in movies, but his rise to like not like one of the biggest movie stars, he was the guy for like 4 years.
Yeah.
And then it was just kind of over. Not over because he still acts and he's still really good, but he almost like realized it was over, and now he shows up as like the second guy to Ryan Gosling in The Nice Guys, or he'll do like a bunch of Exorcist movies. Like he's still doing his thing. Good on him, you know. But he's not the leading man.
I think he like settled down a little bit because he has like a big family.
He's also like in a band that he really like tries for. You know, they go on tour and stuff. He's like, I can't do this. I'm in. My band's got a tour.
Yeah. I think he just kind of started having a family and drinking beers, and
I was going to say, let himself go a little bit. You know, more power to him.
Which is fine.
You know,
yeah,
totally fine. And I just think he got his
the
money. He got his
the
fame.
Oscars. Yeah,
I'm going to move to a farm. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he lives on a farm, but I think I heard that one.
Sure he does.
He's great as Captain Aubrey, though. Fantastic.
He is.
10 out of 10.
He is.
So I have fictional captains for our first list. And I have a bunch. I should probably edit this down a little bit. How many do you have?
I got 6, and one of them I don't even know if is a captain, so I put him lower on my list.
Okay, I have 13.
Okay, that's fine. You're gonna
why don't
take
you
the
go
reins on
first?
some of these. All right.
Okay, that's great. Just go first, and I'll fill in all the blanks you missed.
Yeah. I guarantee you this. Guarantee you this one isn't gonna make your list.
You don't know what made my list.
I've got Izzy Buttons from The Mummy Returns, the second Mummy movie. He's the guy who flies the blimp. Got nothing more to say. It's a really cool blimp, and it's just like shows up in the movie, and they save him, and he's really funny and charismatic.
You're right. I did not have that. I haven't seen The Mummy Returns since probably the theaters.
Same. The rest of mine are super normal. So
Okay.
Number 5, Long John Silver.
Yeah.
Not sure if he's a captain.
Oh, yeah. He's the captain. Takes over the ship.
Yeah, he takes over the ship. I guess then becomes the captain.
Yeah. He's the pirate captain.
Captain by mutiny. He's a pirate
Yeah,
captain.
but he's
sure.
like the captain before. He's like the like it's all secretive, but he's the captain of the pirates. You know, he's
All right,
their
well,
captain.
Damn. He was
That counts.
initially like my number 2. So, because I love Treasure Island. Always been one of my books.
Yeah,
And Muppets Treasure Island is elite.
I agree.
Number 4, I have Captain Hook, the Dustin Hoffman version.
Oh, okay, great. Went specific. I like it.
Yeah, yeah. Great performance. Unrecognizable,
Really great.
you know.
Yeah, great makeup work.
Where am I at? Number 3, I've got Audrey.
I believe it's Aubrey.
Oh, yeah.
I could be wrong.
No, I'm dyslexic. I wrote down Aubrey.
Good job.
Just backwards. Number 2.
That's funny. He didn't. I don't think he made my list. I think I did one of those.
Yeah, I was wondering if you would.
Yeah.
He had to make mine.
Anyway, he's pretty great.
Number 2, I got Han Solo.
Whoa. Okay.
Didn't make your list of 13 captains?
No, he made my list. Who do you have above
okay.
Han Solo?
Captain Jack Sparrow, man.
All right.
If we're talking captains, that's
All
my
right.
guy. This came out in I was 12 years old when this movie came out.
True. That's like the perfect age for Pirates of the Caribbean.
I was unsure who. I remember looking. Okay, Pirates of the Caribbean was always like my favorite ride. I think I told this story before. I remember being in the theaters, in like walking down the aisle, seeing all the movie posters, and there being Pirates of the Caribbean right there with just the skull and crossbones.
Yeah.
And it said starring Johnny Depp, and I was like, I don't even know who that is. And then I became obsessed with Johnny Depp for like 5 years and watched all of his movies.
You and I both went through a Johnny Depp phase.
Yeah, it was around this time.
It was.
And
really
but
great.
it was just like the most entertaining movie, and he's like the ultimate captain going from ship to ship, and it's hilarious, iconic. Got nominated.
Really great.
That's my number one.
All right, here's my list. The one big caveat, no Star Trek. I'm just not a big Star Trek guy, so I felt it would be disingenuous.
Okay.
Number 13, the captain from How I Met Your Mother. Really funny bit that keeps going on, and you haven't seen that show, so I'm going to move on.
Okay.
Number 12, Captain Marco Ramius from The Hunt of Red October. That's Sean Connery. Super good.
Oh, nice.
Love that
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, I just thought of another one. Damn it.
Haha, I probably have it on here. Number 11, Captain Miller from Saving Private Ryan came up in your list about favorite characters. Number 10, Captain Planet. He's our hero. Going to bring pollution down to zero, Jack.
Yeah.
Number 9.
I think it was a little more in your
A
era.
little more my generation. Number 9, Steve Zissou.
Well, honestly, it crossed my mind at one point because it made a future list. But, is he a good captain?
The title is Favorite Fictional Captains.
Ah,
Number 8, Long John Silver. Number 8, Long John Silver, all the reasons you mentioned. Number 7, Captain Blood. Just watched it for the first time. My guy, Errol Flynn, swashbuckling, fantastic, loved it. No notes. Number 6, Captain Hook. I didn't go specific. In my mind, I was thinking the animated one. But Dustin Hoffman's pretty great.
that's a bad call.
Oh, you know what? I only have 12 because I wrote my number 4 and my number 3 is the same person. There we go. So we are now on
the old Jack list
the old
making
Jack.
over there.
Now we're on number 5. I don't know what I said the last one was, but this is number 5. No, this is number 4. Captain America. Number 3.
Yeah. Okay.
No? Captain
He's not
America.
a captain.
He's a captain in the army.
Is he?
I don't know. They
I don't
call him
think he
Captain
is.
America.
Oh, yeah. I guess he becomes a captain in the army. Why isn't my... Hold on. My computer's not charging. Hello.
He's back. Number 3. Captain Jack Sparrow. For all the reasons you said. Number 2. Captain Ahab. Hast seen us the White Whale, Jack?
Yeah, I've never read it.
Don't let Alex read it. It's 85% nautical stuff. Just like process stuff. And I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever read.
I just pictured Alex reading Moby Dick and me being like, no, no.
I mean, the actual like story parts are pretty few and far between, and they're of course really good. He's crazy and just hell-bent on revenge, and he's great. And number 1, I had Captain Solo. So we were there on that one.
Yeah.
All right.
No Izzy
Take a
buttons.
quick break. Huh?
No Izzy buttons from Mummy Returns on your list.
That's true.
okay.
No Izzy Buttons on my list. I apologize. I forgot about Izzy Buttons. The great captain of a blimp.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back in a second. All right, we're back. Jack, here are some things that I love when they come up in a movie. Didn't prep you for this. I love it when a movie says there are 127 souls on board.
Yeah.
Just great. I'm in. That's part of the opening lettering.
Yeah. Also,
What?
the oceans are now battlefields is the coolest letter opening ever.
Yeah, really, really good.
Oceans are now battlefields? Okay.
Sounds good. I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm so ready for this movie. I love it when someone does a brain surgery on someone and the whole crew is watching. Love it when that happens in a movie. Really good. Also, side note, I don't know, but when it happens, I really like it. Maybe just the once. I don't know, but it's really good. Also, is this low-key one of the best surgery movies? We have the guy getting his arm amputated.
There's a lot of surgery.
We have the brain surgery, and we have Paul Bettany doing surgery on himself in a mirror. Pretty great. And they're all kind of like, they're all icky, but like they don't show you too much. So it's really good how they do each one.
Yeah, because it's PG-13, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I was thinking about that going into it, thinking that it was R, and then with the whole ratings Irish thing that happened, I was like, oh, this is PG-13, and I was like, a lot of people get cut up in this movie. How did they
Yeah.
manage that?
I mean,
but they do it really well.
they do it well. Yeah. I mean, when the kid gets his arm amputated, they're kind of just showing his reaction. Great scene,
Yeah,
by the way.
that was formidable in my life.
I've never had a braver patient. Ugh.
Oh,
So good. Jack, I love it when a movie puts you into a world and doesn't hold your hand explaining things. Like they don't really tell you they just start off with the nautical speak.
that being said, I was very I did notice that Paul Bettany's character, what's his name, Steven? He used to call him Doctor a lot, but I think his name's Steven, right?
Steven, yeah.
He doesn't know anything about naval warfare or anything, so they use him
Yeah.
to ask questions.
As like the
You know.
yeah, that's a really good call.
Yeah.
As like the proxy.
And then
He's like the
that's how we
avatar for
get
the
it.
audience.
Exactly. That's how we get a lot of the explanations of what's going on.
Really good call. Didn't catch that. Good job, Jack. The one example
Take that something very interesting and nautical just happened. That I am not sure what that is. He has a lot of good lines.
you could have been in this movie.
Oh yeah.
The one example that I mean, there's a bunch of examples of this, but in the first battle, the very first scene, they drop 3 lifeboats in the water, like just like right out of the gate, and I was like, "What are they doing that for?" You know, seems counterintuitive. But then I looked it up, and it's so that that's like extra wood on the boat that's hollow that could potentially create more shrapnel. So they drop and amongst other reasons, but that's one of the main reasons. Like if it
I
gets
thought it was
hit by
a weight
cannon.
thing.
I think that was part of it. But then I was thinking, like, wouldn't that like slow your ship down if you're dragging boats? But I don't know. Anyway, it was cool. I love it in a movie when someone asks, "What's the butcher's bill?" referring to people being dead after a battle. It's really good. I love this one is specific to Master and Commander. But I love it when they're talking about the Weevils and they do the lesser of two Weevils thing.
Oh.
It's just fantastic. We've made jokes about that for decades.
Yeah. Just something I say constantly in my head.
Yeah. I like it when, starboard, port, I don't know which one's which, left and right on a ship. That's what you're supposed to say. But I like it when they say larboard in the old, starboard and larboard in the old seafaring movies. I don't know if you caught that. That's like an old way, an archaic. I looked it up. It called an archaic way of calling port. And I was like, nice.
Didn't know that. But I did catch that at one point somebody says on your starboard but like they don't mean like of the boat. They just mean like I'm coming on your left, or it's like on the left side.
Yeah. Pretty cool. And I love it when someone says something to the effect of, "Those tortoises will make good eating." Just love that. It's like, hey man, we're on the Galapagos. Let's catch some tortoises. Stock up the crew. Really good stuff.
Okay, I love it when, and this is going to probably come up again, but I love it when there's like, the crew is going crazy because there's no wind. Because this happens in Treasure Island as well, where everybody starts to go, what's it called? There's a term for it.
Cabin fever.
Cabin fever. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, Becky and I were talking about that scene because like it does feel like it's like a different tone of the movie. It's like 5-10 minutes. It's a very super. I don't know that I love that sequence, but I think it needs to be in the movie to show the superstitions that inherently come on, especially an older ship.
I love it.
Because they all think it's that one guy, that one officer that is not holding his weight.
Yep.
And then
I love all that stuff. Just because they're all going fucking crazy. And they're kind of right. And I love that's the choice that Peter Weir or the writers make, is that like,
I kind of waffle back and forth on that.
Whether you like it or not, or whether they're right.
Yeah, I've never really noticed it before, but then Becky was like, I don't really like this part in the movie. And then I was starting to think about it. So the guy ends up killing himself by jumping off the ship with a cannonball. And then they have the funeral for him. And like the second he says, you know, the last words of the funeral, the wind hits the sails and they're off and they're and they're going again. And I'm like, okay, that's the one part of the movie that feels like this was constructed for the movie. But
I like it.
Yeah,
Just feels
I don't.
very, and I feel like it happens in. I feel like it happens in one of the Pirates too, and it happens in Treasure Island.
Yeah,
It's got to.
and
It's
there,
like a
there
staple.
is, and yeah, and seamen were superstitious, you know, and that's
Here-
like a real thing.
This is a good segue into something I didn't know where to fit in. Here's my one
Please.
nitpick of the movie.
Okay, that was my one nitpick of the movie. What's your one nitpick of the movie?
The scene where the doctor gets shot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The dude is trying to shoot an albatross, and
Right.
it is a huge, huge superstition that you don't kill seabirds. You never shoot a seabird. Pretty sure that's a huge
Wow.
naval thing. You could look it up. And then also it's just like totally unrealistic that he would be doing that and would like duck down and shoot someone on the ship. It's just like these dudes are like, you know, fighters. They're war people. Why are
Yeah.
they just shooting this one bird and
Yeah.
end up shooting someone else? Like the basic point of it is already dumb, but the
Yeah.
fact that it's also an albatross. I don't know. Believe
Yeah,
it.
I do know. I was like, why is this guy shooting off on a boat? Like, that just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they had to have the other guy get shot. I'm pretty sure it's a reference to the Song of the Ancient Mariner too. Is like an old like 1830s poem talking about an albatross. Pretty sure. But sorry to go literary on us there. But anyway, it strains credulity that someone would actually be that stupid to just be firing off on the ship, like when it's so close. I mean, he was like, "Oh, the bird dove. I didn't see you." It's like, dude, you were firing like lateral into like
Yeah.
the ship.
Right.
You know?
You just shot your gun like
Yeah.
on a ship.
Idiot. Why wasn't that guy like punished? Anyway,
True.
you know, another guy gets flogged just for bumping into a guy.
Yeah.
And this guy shoots
Just the doctor.
The doctor. That's pretty important. Anyway. So director Peter Weir, one of our guys, was a leading figure in the Australian New Wave, had a long illustrious career, and has had some real bangers over the years. First feature film was The Cars That Ate Paris. Never seen it. Really broke through in Australia with 1981's Gallipoli, starring Mel Gibson, which was one of his biggest catalysts to fame. His first American film was 1985's Witness. Banger. Really good.
So good.
Over the decades, he did Mosquito Coast, Dead Poets Society, Fearless, The Truman Show, Master and Commander, and others. I wouldn't say he's like, you know, top of the heap directors, but there's some really, really good movies in there. So good job by Peter Weir.
Yeah. Love Peter Weir. All over the place.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's
really
like
different
None
movies
of these movies are similar to the other.
are the same. He's got a crime drama with Witness. Well, sort of, actually. Then it turns into a romantic drama in the middle. We talked about that.
And
in a
then
different
comes back
podcast.
to being a crime drama at the end.
At the end, yeah. Then he has like a really, you know, heartfelt Dead Poets Society, you know, school coming of age story. Truman Show. What the fuck is that movie? And then
Yeah.
Master and Commander, just like a really good, like, procedural chase movie on the open seas. Just fantastic.
Truman Show to Master Commander is a jump. That's crazy.
My next note was about how he does a bunch of different styles and genres. So good job, Jack. This is a beautiful film. Our guy Peter Weir, is in his bag. The cinematographer, Academy Award-winning cinematographer, I should say, was Russell Boyd. And then I wrote where I don't remember if I saw this in theaters, but let's get to it. Best shots.
Yeah.
There's a bunch. You
There
could go
are.
with a lot of different directions. I think I'll start off with this one. So I love when they reel in the ship by faking that their own ship is burning. They're burning a lot of like wood chips or whatever. I don't know what they're burning, but they're making it look like black smoke, and then the other ship comes in. So there's a two shot of both ships on the horizon going across the screen, and at the very end of the shot, you see the Acheron, the other ship, chasing them down. I'm like, oh, it's on. The trap is set.
Yeah.
It's really good. I also love when Paul Bettany's holding the beetle, looking at the beetle on the island, and then it's in his hand, and then it focuses, and he sees the ship off, the Acheron off in the distance, which they didn't know was there, and they just stumbled upon it, and they're like, oh, shit. Plus, he's really good in that scene. Yeah,
Yeah.
did? Yeah.
Yeah,
He's really good in that scene, too. I'm going to talk about that later. The shot of the ship covered in snow, just really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
just kind of shows you
because they're getting down
all
there.
different. Oh, yeah.
They're like
They're
low.
That's low, man. The shot at the beginning when they remove the doors, like there's the captain's quarters. They just take the doors off, and everybody's putting on Russell Crowe's jacket. It's like time to fight. Okay, here we go.
I still don't really know what's going on there.
It's great. It's
do
like
they just
really
need
well
more room?
choreographed.
Yeah, it's really well choreographed.
My guess is similar to the boats in that if there's a bunch of doors hanging around, you're potentially offering more things to be hit, by potential cannon fire.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if they're up against the wall, they might get hit, but like not more so than the other wall that's sitting right there.
Right.
That's my guess, but I don't know. And then my favorite shot of the movie, there's a bunch of shots like this. You could go with any of them. But after the scene where they do the fake 3-lantern thing at night to kind of confuse the Acheron where they're traveling, the next scene, Aubrey pulls up basically right behind the Acheron. So they were the chasers, and now they're the chasees, and it's great. And he's up on the crow's nest, and it starts up on him, and then the camera zooms around in like a 270-degree angle, and then finally lands behind him, and you're looking over, and you see the Acheron way off in the distance. And then all the people on the crew were like, oh, I can't believe it. We were sailing all night, and he puts us right behind the Acheron.
Yeah.
Captain Jack, what a guy, like really great. Lucky Jack. It's like, hell yeah.
And they kind of lost him for a little bit, and that's a moment that they're like, damn, this guy is pretty good.
They're pretty good. Yeah, pretty good at his job.
Yeah, that was impressive.
We're just lucky to be with him.
Nice.
Yeah. What do you got?
Okay, so I had the doctor with the beetle and the racking shot. I had similar to when they do the fake boat thing. There's a shot of them far in the distance, and the Acheron is like firing at it, but everything is like dark, so like you only see the cannons, and it's like lighting up pretty much everything around it.
Yeah, very cool.
There's kind of a secret oneer when they're singing, and now you're safe ashore, Jack, all along the road. And they're like, it goes around the table, and it's like they might cut in it, but you can't really tell. And it feels like a oneer. It's really well done.
That's cool.
I have when they board the boat at the end, just because I can't really think of a specific shot, but it's like a series of shots, and it's just like, holy shit, this is incredible filmmaking that they can just like have all of these people in these two boats right next to each other, and it's just epic. And it's just, they really land the plane.
And it's kind of cool, like they're fighting out in the open seas, and then when they really get down and dirty with it, they're up close and personal. It becomes very claustrophobic very quickly.
It does. I have when they're carrying the doctor on the island, like the first time he wakes up after getting shot, and it's like above his head, and it just kind of like looks like he's floating.
Yeah.
There is a quick shot when they are up on the coast of Brazil, and there's like a boat of the native people of Brazil, and it's like rowing towards their boat, and it's like a tracking shot along the water, and it's going fast, and there's palm trees in the background, and it's just like, oh, we're there. It's awesome. And then my 100% number one, honestly, there's like a billion shots in the first 20 minutes of this movie that I could pick, but my number one is when they ring the bell, and it's the changing of the guards, and it's just like the silhouettes of the dudes climbing down from the mast on the ropes, and the dudes going up. And it's just like, it's when I was watching the movie, rewatching it, I was just like, this is why I love this movie. Just
Way to
dudes
go, Russell Boyd and
Yeah.
Peter Weir.
climbing up ropes.
Climbing up ropes. That's my new band name. What's a ship without its crew, Jack? You know, I want to rank the crew members next.
Yeah, dude.
Thought this would be fun to do.
This
and also make you mad.
It made me. I pretty much just didn't do it because, dude, honestly, going from like the Wikipedia page to this document and trying to figure out who was who on the boat, like none of the pictures of these people on their Wikipedia page look like who they are in the movie, and I have no idea any of their names. So I was just like, I don't know who all these people are. It's just really hard. So I'm just gonna.
Was it hard, Jack?
I'm just gonna let you
Okay.
roll with that one, Josh.
I got it. I got 6 people.
Okay.
I did not include Captain Aubrey or Steven because obviously they're 1 and 2. They're 1 and 2. Come on, we know that.
Okay.
So number 6, I have Mr. Allen. That's the guy that is played. He plays Craster in Game of Thrones. He's a little bit older, stockier, white hair. Gets shot in the forehead at the end, like immediately.
Immediately.
Tough way to go out.
Headshot. Yeah.
He's like, hey,
But
nobody's here. Bam.
Yeah. But he's also like, he kind of questions the captain a little bit.
That's why he's number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Next, I have Peter Miles Calamy. He's the younger, not the blonde younger kid.
Yeah.
The
He
one
gets
that's
it
like
too.
a little bit. He gets it too. He's a little bit older than that. Kind of sticks up for the younger kid a lot.
Yeah.
He gives him a command at one point, and it's like,
Right.
oh, cool, and then he dies.
Yeah, and they have the nice little moment when the last time they talked, the 2 young dudes.
Yeah,
Rough.
it's nice.
R.I.P.
It is rough. Hey, you got to have some, Number 4, the guy who has hold fast on his knuckles and also has he gets his brain worked on.
Number
by,
4.
the Stephen. Yeah.
He would have been higher on my list for sure.
Well, number 3, I had Mr. Pullings. He's like the second hand in command, the guy that gets the Acheron at the end, the guy that has a history
Darcy.
with
Peter Darcy is the actor.
That's right. Yeah. And he seems a little young to be
James
like.
Darcy.
I think it is James Darcy. You know why I thought that? Here's how we bring in Spotlight, Jack.
Oh my God.
I looked up the guy's name and it was James Darcy, and I was like, oh, that's a lot like Peter Darcy James, who is the guy, the 4th lead in Spotlight.
Is that where I pulled Peter Darcy from?
Maybe. I'm not sure if his first name is Peter, but it's definitely Darcy James.
Got it.
I'm thinking it is Peter, though.
We did
I
it.
think we'd be able to get there, huh? Number 2, Lord Blakeney. That's the young kid who gets his arm cut off. He's really good in the movie.
Oh, I know who your number 1's going to be.
You don't know anything. Who is it?
It's Barrett Bondin, Billy Boyd.
Nope. Didn't make the cut.
Didn't make your list? I love him.
He doesn't have that much of a
South by
to do with the
Southwest.
movie.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. He was in that and Lord of the Rings in the same year. Good year
I
for
don't know
him.
how
But he doesn't really
had
do
time
that
to-
much in the movie.
He drives the boat.
I
Sails
wanted
the
a little
boat.
more. I wanted a little more.
Mr. Lamb.
Who's Mr. Lamb?
Oh, he's the guy who's like serving everybody the whole time.
That's who my number 1 is, the cook.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
He's really funny.
I wrote down like
they're
Bill
singing
Polk
again
and
or
Mr.
whatever.
Lamb, and then I was like, I don't know who anybody else is in this movie. But yeah, he's always he gets a drink at one point.
It did take me a while to do the Wikipedia thing. I will admit.
It was hard. So good
But
job.
you know what? It did the work.
Yeah.
All right.
You would.
Before our oh my God.
That is this pod.
Yeah. Glad you said it. All right, let's get weird before the break, Jack. You better have done
put
this
in
one.
work.
Yeah, no, I know you do. One of the best sequences in the film, I think we can both agree, is the Galapagos sequence. Mm-hmm. We kind of get a little tease, then they go off and chase the guy, and then our guy Paul Bettany gets shot by some idiot, and then we actually
sail him back.
sail him back. What a moment!
Tell me you didn't do this for me. Oh, I thought it would be good if we could.
Yeah, needed to
stretch
stretch
their
my
legs.
legs.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the Galapagos scene is great.
Yeah.
I want to rank all the animals that we see in the Galapagos.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get weird. Mm-hmm. Let's just do it.
Sure.
Feel free to start. How many do you have?
I have 4.
Oh, I got 8.
So I don't know if we see it, but I have the blue-footed booby just because I like the name and they're native to Galapagos.
Oh, man.
I've got the tortoise
Yeah.
because I like when they're measuring its neck.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And they get the line about eating the tortoises, like you said. The marine iguana, of course.
Of course.
Probably one of the better
Iguanas don't swim.
interactions. Yeah.
That one does.
That one does. Two new species in a matter of minutes.
That's so good.
And then number 1, the flightless cormorant.
Okay,
Which is
nice.
Which is his whole bread and butter. They're like, it looks like a cormorant except it's flightless. And they're only on the Galapagos.
That's true. Galapagos, scientific treasure of evolution.
And this is the first non-documentary film to ever shoot on the Galapagos Islands.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you should have led with that. That was good stuff. Good work, Jack.
Thought this was a good
See,
place for
you
it.
do the work. So actually I have 9. Here we go. The seals. They're there. Whatever. You know?
Yeah.
There's a bird that they catch that they don't identify. Maybe that's the blue-footed booby.
That's a blue-footed booby. We'll
Could
call
be.
it that.
There's also a lizard. They don't identify it. So those are my bottom 3. Next, I have the tortoise. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Next, I have the cormorant. Mm-hmm. So different ranking for us.
Yeah.
I have 2 beetles as my number 4. There's the little beetle that they actually show. They show him twice. One, he's on the ship. The guy hands it to him. The other one we talked about in that great shot where they refocus and you can see the background. But then the kid also brings a picture of a different looking beetle. I can't confirm it's a different beetle, but it certainly looks different.
Looks like
than
a
the one.
bigger beetle with bigger pinchers.
Yeah, with the things going out. Yeah. Number 3, I have the albatross. It's not technically on the Galapagos, but you can't just fly forever, you know, and they're right near the Albatross Islands when it happens.
Okay.
And I think it was a literary reference to that poem that I mentioned earlier.
Okay.
So I'm going albatross. Number 2, iguanas.
Mm-hmm. Marine iguanas.
Marine iguanas. And number 1, the stick bug.
Oh,
because it's how he comes up with his plan to disguise his ship.
What am I
doing? A thematically important animal, the stick bug.
I lost the pod. You won. I had a moment.
Okay, that's it. We're done.
I had a moment like the Leo from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood meme where he's pointing at the TV where they first open the book and he's like, "What's this stick bug thing?" And I was just like, they do that later. This is the thing. That's it. And then it didn't happen in that scene, and I was like, "Oh, when does it happen?" And then it happens later with Aubrey, and I'm like, "Oh, it's Aubrey who gets it."
Yeah, man. To hide yourself from your enemy. And then
Paint
he's
it
like,
black.
that way we can disguise it to hide from the predators. And Paul Bettany goes, "You're the predator, Jack." And he's like, yeah.
He's like, "Yeah."
You're fucking right, I am. It's great stuff.
Also, I love that they could just
I love this movie.
Me too. I love that they could just fix after the first battle. It's just like, oh, they're just gonna continue sailing while they're fixing their boat, rebuilding a mast.
Did not know that you could do that.
How did they do that? And then also, it's
they
just
do
oh, we're gonna
look for a
paint our whole
place
ship
in the
black.
Well, that part, yeah, didn't know they could do that either. But they do talk about a place where they can dock. So they're in. They were like, oh, we'll have to go home to refit. He's like, we can refit at sea. So they're not sailing. They're still in the water.
Yeah,
but they're not sailing.
But they
when
don't
they're
go
doing
get
it.
more
Still crazy.
wood.
I know. It's just, and then the one guy wants to go off in the jungle and look for a new mast for a week. He's like, fuck that. We'll just do the best we can. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
With chairs? Like, how
Definitely
are you building
some
another
questions
mast?
there, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know enough about the anatomy of a ship to say whether that's right or wrong, but
Right.
it worked for me.
And we don't need to know. It's still massively entertaining.
It's just great. Yeah. Oh man, no one's listening to this podcast because no one's seen this movie, and we're doing really good work here.
Hopefully someone is just like, I guess I got to go watch this movie now.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Or
spike sales.
if you've seen it, please reach out to us at the longlistpodcast@gmail.com and tell us how much you like Master and Commander. And if your name is Kyle Jackson, don't email us about this movie specifically.
I texted. He said something about how that he reminded me that he didn't like this movie, and I just was like, That's the craziest take I've ever heard in my life by him.
Yeah.
Because
No, that
it's
was on
just
the
like-
group message because I saw it too.
No, yeah, it's just
Whatever. Everybody's allowed to like their own things. We
no,
love
but I mean,
Kyle
it seems
on
like
this
right
podcast.
up his alley. It's like about
It does.
It's just because it's on a
Because
ship.
it's boring. I was like riveted
This
the
is
whole time.
the opposite of boring.
It couldn't be less boring to me.
Yeah, right.
So, in fact, it needed to slow down a couple times so I could catch my breath.
For real.
Jeez, it's so good. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll come back in a second and rave about this movie some more. All right, we're back. We mentioned Kyle Jackson right before the break, our homie. Great on the pod. Love the takes that come in. There are no wrong answers after all, Jack. But
True.
he is the only person that I know who has seen this movie that doesn't like this movie. That I've come across in the wild. Part of his reasoning is that he doesn't like nautical movies, which is another opinion that I just can't wrap my head around because I love nautical movies. And I don't think I've ever disagreed with an opinion more. But we respect him, and he's the best. And we want him to come back on the podcast to deliver some more excellent takes that we'll be flabbergasted by. To celebrate Kyle and that opinion, we're going to do best nautical movies.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about this one.
Yeah. I mean, I think haven't seen enough probably.
I mean, have any of us seen enough? If there's a
I guess
nautical movie out
my
there, I want to
point-
see it.
Yeah, no. I guess my point is I haven't seen, or I at least don't remember the Seahawk, and I haven't seen Captain Blood. I think those are my two big holes.
Whoa, hey! Let's not spoil the list here.
We already talked about Captain Blood.
Yeah.
Robin Hood is your favorite
great.
movie. It's gonna.
It will
We know
show
that
up.
April Fool movies are gonna make this list for you.
They will. That is correct. I have them both on Blu-ray. You can borrow them.
Cool.
All right. Do you want to start it off, or do you want me to start it off?
I'll start it off.
Okay. Let's hear it, Jack. I'm excited.
Yeah.
You probably have some that I forgot.
I probably have forgotten a significant amount because my list is pretty weird.
Okay, great. I'm excited already. I didn't do submarines in mine.
I have 7.
Oh, you have more than I do. Technically not, but
So I put a Perfect Storm because it's, heavily in the ocean. It's pretty
Yeah.
visually captivating.
It's really
It's a good
good.
movie. It's a little dark, but
it's a tough hang ending,
yeah,
but it's really good. George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg,
exactly. Great cast.
Diane Lane,
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
she's not on the boat.
She's on land.
Yeah, she gets out.
Number 6, I have Waterworld,
Excellent. I forgot that one.
which is the Mad Max of the seas. It's the nautical Mad Max, if you will.
Yeah. Another good band name. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm just counting. Number 5, I have Finding Nemo.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, see what I did there?
I did.
Obviously, one of my movies, but low on this list because it's not a bunch of dudes on a boat.
Right. There is a boat, and it's significant to the plot. But some call it a butt.
He touched the butt. Number 4, I have Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Number 3, I have
Shout
Atlantis.
out the Wes Anderson pod. Oh, just fantastic by you.
So good.
It's really good.
That's a nautical movie, man.
It is. I did. Like I said, I omitted submarines from my list, so it wouldn't have made mine. But I will admit that I didn't think of it. So I can't like be like, oh, technicality on my part. No, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. That movie's incredible.
It's so good.
Number 2, I had Master and Commander.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yep.
Did you put it on your list?
I did not.
Okay. So
For the record, this would be my number 1. If I were doing it. Go ahead. I think I know what your number 1 is now.
Yeah, number 1 is Jaws.
Oh. Nope, didn't put that one on there either.
Whoa.
Well, I had it on there, and then I was like, you know what? I talk about this a lot, so I'm going to talk about it.
What am I missing? Oh, I didn't do Pirates of the Caribbean.
You didn't do Pirates, yeah. Would that be? Is that higher than Master and Commander? That's the question.
I got to rethink my whole list now. It's a top 8, so I got to do the math there. No.
Yeah,
Master and Commander would be higher.
It would be for me too. Yeah,
My number,
but it's really good.
It would be higher than Atlantis, though, probably.
That's fine. Atlantis is really
It
good.
would probably go Pirates, Master Commander, Jaws, number 1.
Yeah, that's really good. All right, here's my list. I also had Perfect Storm last at number 6.
Nice.
I had Moana at number 5, so we were kind of in the same. You know, you went Finding Nemo, I went Moana.
Moana's a great call.
Thank you. I also had Life Aquatic at number 4. I did Pirates number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Except now I'm realizing I should do Pirates number 2, so I'm going to switch that and go Muppets Treasure Island number 3. Yeah, forgot about that one. Yeah. Pirates number 2, and then number 1. Right number 1, and I did not include Master and Commander. I have the combination of Captain Blood and the Seahawk. Love them both.
Okay.
You know, swashbuckling on the seas with my guy Errol Flynn, just fantastic.
Okay, so let's make our 5 right now. The long list 5.
Okay.
So, are we going to put Jaws on there? Did you just
I think we talk about Jaws enough. No, I didn't forget it. I was just like, I talk about this enough, you know. I mean, well, it is a nautical movie. No, fine. Let's put it on there.
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay, that's number 1 then.
Okay, yeah. Number 2, Master and Commander.
Yes.
Number 3, we could do the Errol Flynn.
Down. I'm down. I think number 4 has to be Pirates.
Okay. And number 5, either Atlantis or Life Aquatic.
Yeah, no Muppets Treasure Island. I mean, I can't legitimately say I like that movie more than
Life
Life
maybe
Aquatic.
We should go Life Aquatic just to be normal people.
Yeah. But Muppets Treasure Island is like a seafaring adventure. That's the only... But I've seen Life Aquatic more. I like that movie more.
Mm-hmm. Now that we're adults.
All right. True.
I mean, I watched Muppet Treasure Island a lot as a kid. It was on repeat. I wore
watch
the
it tonight.
VHS. Yeah, true.
Yeah. I don't think I own it on Blu-ray. Bad job by me.
The Black Spot.
Oh, man. All right, Jack. We've come to that moment. Best scenes in the movie. You do however many you want. This is it. Master and Commander. Maybe the 35th best movie ever made, some say.
Mm-hmm.
Want me to start? I can start.
No, I'll start. You want to start?
I don't care.
Start. You start, Josh.
I'll start. I've already started. Number 6. We kind of already mentioned it. The scene where he's talking about Lord Byron, and then they do the
Lord Nelson.
Lesser of Two Weevil. Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
Who's Lord Byron? Now I have to... You're right. Oh, man. Who's Lord Byron?
He's another guy.
Oh, he's the poet. There you go.
There you go.
Great. Love Lord Byron's work too.
He's like a
Lord
captain
Nelson.
of words.
Yeah. Lord Nelson, the actual legend of the British naval fleet. They're talking about him, and then they do the Lesser of Two Weevils bit. So that's really good. Love that scene. They're all sitting around the captain's quarters eating food. It's great stuff. The first time Paul Bettany and Russell Crowe play music. Really like that scene. The music's great. Then at first it just starts off the two of them, and then they kind of make it the score, and it expands, and it's really, really good. The scene where he meets the doctor, quote unquote, which is actually the captain. I'm going to hand you, he bid me hand you this sword. And I'm like, yeah, respect. Really awesome. Right into, it's not the doctor. That's the captain. Super good stuff. That's kind of two scenes. I cheated a little bit, but.
Yeah.
The scene where this is not a fun scene to watch, but I think it's a really well executed and very good scene. The scene where the guy gets thrown overboard and he's being dragged with debris, and he's trying to swim back to the debris, and they got to get him in, but the debris is dragging the ship down and threatening to sink the ship, and they have to cut him loose. And it's the captain that does it, Captain Aubrey, and then the guy who's in the water, his best friend.
Yeah.
So it's like, not only is the captain making a tough decision, but the friend needs to make the tough decision too. And it's a tough scene to watch, but it's a really good scene and shows
the music is super good in that scene too.
And I wrote the next thing. The music kicks in, and it's just, we're off. So
nice,
great job, Jack. The scene where I left one out. I'll do it here. Paul Bettany's surgery scene. Really, really good. That is like A+ top-notch acting. They handle it really cleverly, so you don't have to see too much with using the mirror from a distance. There's a moment where, like, he's like, you have to press harder on my ribs or whatever.
Yeah, he like makes him move. Up. Yeah, he makes him move his rib. I was like, you can do that? Doesn't that hurt?
Yeah, right? It probably hurts a lot.
I like when the guy holding the mirror is like about to pass out, and he's like, you got to hold the mirror.
Yeah. Even the captain, he's like, are you going to be okay with this? And he's like, I've seen injuries all over the place. You can tell he's about to throw up. It's like his friend's like cutting himself open. Yeah. Unbelievable. I talked about this in shots, but the actual scene where Paul Bettany sees the ship, the Acheron, off the shore of the Galapagos, where at first he's looking at the beetle in his hand, and then it refocuses. We talked about that, but the actual acting in that scene where he just does a little thing where he's like, it's like a little disappointed look, but then a smile. He's like, damn, we had it all. Now I know I have to go tell the captain.
Yeah.
And it's all wordless. He could see the disappointment, but he knows he has to do it.
That's one of those Paul Bettany moments that it's just like nobody else would do that, or like, I guarantee you that was just him being super smart. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He really handled it well.
Yeah, it's so good.
And then they release all the animals that they had captured from the Galapagos, and it's just like, oh man.
You're right there.
My favorite scene of the movie is the first scene where everybody's getting ready. They just throw you right into it. Did I see a ship? Did I not? It's foggy. There's cannon fire. They get their asses kicked. And then they have to get away via the chase, and they have to use their cunning to escape. It's just really good. We already talked about how they take all the doors off the captain's quarters. They're putting his jacket on. Like, it's just really good. Really good stuff. A lot of nautical speak in that scene.
I agree. Okay, number 7.
Okay.
I have we talked about it. I have all the boat is cursed stuff. I like it. It works for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's just everybody's going crazy. They're all like talking shit. They're all whispering. You get a lot of the dude's paranoia. You know who that dude is?
Which dude?
The guy who's the cursed guy who kills himself?
Yeah, he's Stan Cronkite from the Night Bus, or whatever his name is.
Damn, I was not going to be able to pull out Stan Cronkite, but yeah, he's the Night Bus driver from Harry Potter.
You didn't think I was going to get that, did you?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I want to know if that's his name. I'm listening, I swear, but...
Number 6, I love the scene when they're practicing shooting the cannons, and they're like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and then Aubrey gives like some really quick but like epic speech. Do you want to blah blah blah? And they're like, yes. Do you want to? And then they run it back, and like all the while the doctor is like annoyed because it was the first time they left the Galapagos, and he's pissed off, and he's like,
Yeah.
and he's trying to work, and they're all being loud shooting the cannons, and then it cuts back, and they fire them off all again. They're like 1 minute and 10 seconds. They're all like, huzzah! It's like,
Huzzah!
sick. Yeah, it's awesome.
Well done, boys. An extra ration of grog.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I didn't know they could do that.
Real quick, it's actually Stan Shunpike, but I got pretty close.
Yeah, you're pretty close. You could have just ran with that. You need to call yourself out.
Hey, I keep an honest record of all this stuff.
Number 5, I have the fake out with the boat. He's like, this is your first command, and they build the fake boat ship, and they do the lanterns. It's just like, this is
Good
sick.
stuff.
Yeah,
Really good stuff.
very good. Aubrey's the best.
He's great.
Number 4, I have the last battle.
The last battle's really good.
It's just really crazy. Like I said
Super
before, it's
crazy.
crazy that they just execute it as well as that they do.
Up close and personal.
Yeah. The doctor gets in there, he boards the ship with them. It's awesome.
Yeah, he's
Everybody's fighting. Yeah.
Fighting with a cutlass.
Yeah. Dude gets shot right in the middle of the forehead right away.
Craster.
It's like, oh man. Number 3, I have the Lord Nelson Weevil scene because it just sticks in my brain.
Yeah.
And it's like a nice little respite from all the action.
Yeah.
Number 2, I just did the whole Galapagos sequence, all 20 minutes of it. The surgery, but the pre-surgery, the surgery. Once we know that he's going to survive, and everybody's having fun. The tortoises, then the seeing the ship, and he's the one to see the ship, and the music does that.
Yes, it does.
It's
We're
awesome.
back.
Yeah,
It's
and
really good.
Number 1, I had the opening.
Yeah.
Because
It's
I love fog in movies. I've talked about that before, but fog scenes, that's just like number 1 fog scene.
I should have included it in the things I love it when it shows up in a movie.
Fog.
Fog. Yeah.
Definitely.
When executed well. Really good stuff. Yeah,
Far
that's
away,
just like,
duel scene. And you can't see him.
I can't see anything.
Tom Cruise.
When's the Tom
But yeah,
Cruise episode coming? And how far up will Far and Away be on your list?
Farther than you'd probably like. Farther than anybody else would probably put it up there.
Maybe. Yeah. Love it when he punches the horse.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there. Master and Commander, Jack. Great movie. Great beginning to the movie.
Yeah.
Just like I'm
It's a
totally
world.
in the
Colors.
second it started.
When he says
Yeah.
what the colors, it's like sick. Let's go.
Sick, dude. Fly that flag, man. It's really good. Thanks, Jack.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thanks
for coming
Josh.
on. Thanks everybody for listening. We
can do
mentioned
this.
it a little bit ago, but if you would like to reach out to us, please do so at the longlistpodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you, whatever you think. That'd be great. What are we doing next week?
I don't
We'll
know.
have to figure it out. We'll have to figure it out. We got it coming up. We got a couple ideas in the
We got to crunch some tape.
stewing. Yeah, stewing in the pot. We got a couple ideas. And then we got to start getting ready for some of our bigger episodes we have planned for the summer. So
Yep. We got
and
some
finding
big
out
ones.
who we want to be on those episodes.
Yeah. Should we do
Anyway,
a Denis
we'll do that.
pod before Dune?
Maybe we're planning on doing Spielberg, which is a big one for us. And we've said we're going to do Nolan. Those are going to be pretty close together, I would think, just based on when the movies come out. We could do Denis, but I don't know how many, could just do Dune.
The good thing about color me intrigued. I like that.
We're also going to be, if everything works out, we can possibly time up Dune with our part 4 of sci-fi too.
Oh,
So I've kind of got this mapped out in my brain.
okay.
So we'll figure it out. Denis could be good. I mean, we're going to have to do an episode on him eventually.
Yeah, and he doesn't have
talk-
billion movies, so it's kind of
Yeah.
easier work.
I
with.
rented. I've never seen it. I rented Prisoners from the library.
Oh, jeez.
So we're gonna get dark one of these nights.
God.
Yeah.
That's a
I
tough
haven't
thing.
seen a couple of his earlier movies. I think I've seen all the ones that have come out like in the past 15 years or so, but or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But the first 2 or 3, I don't know if I've seen those yet. I
I
haven't,
haven't seen
Enemy
his first one, and I
or
haven't seen
Ensemble
Enemy.
Bees. Yeah. I hear there's a big giant spider in Enemy, so I'm not super keen on watching that one. That's just what I heard.
Like a big fake one?
I think so, yeah, like a dream sequence spider sort of thing. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what it's about. But it's a big spider. And I was like, oof. We'll put that at the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
So. Hashtag Denis. Way to go, guy.
Hashtag spiders.
Thanks, everybody, for listening. We really appreciate it. And we will see you next week with a new episode.
Peace.
See ya.